We begin with an unsolved case, now solved 25 years later. Timothy Smart went missing in Boiling Spring Lakes in 1995.
It's a case I aired in my Unsolved series in 2018 and 2019. When it aired, it brought in a new tip for investigators, and a few months later, an arrest, and then Smart's body. And this morning, the man who killed Smart pleaded guilty, an emotional moment for all those involved.
He was a very happy human being. He was very positive. He didn't deserve what happened to him.
Timothy Smart grew up in California, but in 1995, he went missing in Boiling Spring Lakes. For years, it weighed on his family.
There isn't a Thanksgiving that doesn't go by that I don't remember that we spent it with Tim, and that was the last Thanksgiving we got.
Smart's stepmom, Jeanette Smart, says it's been really hard for her and Smart's dad.
It has affected him so much he can't even talk about it.
Jeanette and a very close family friend, Juanita Verdin, say it was extremely hard for Smart's mom, Gail. So much so that they believe she died of a broken heart in 2016.
Tim was her only child.
My opinion was her worry, her fretting, her not knowing where her son was, or on her heart till she just gave out.
And for almost 25 years, Smart's case remained unsolved until 2019.
Every once in a while, the press plays an indispensable role in not only reporting the news, but help us to solve cases. In this particular matter, investigative journalism, coupled with the follow-up work by very seasoned detectives, helped crack a cold case.
After our Unsolved piece aired, District Attorney John David says they got a tip.
Someone had the courage to call in and share information which literally broke this case wide open.
David says that led to a series of interviews among a group of friends from 1995. And in July of 2019, investigators arrested Bryan O'Daniels. 2 months later, they found Smart's remains buried in a shallow grave in the woods. 2 years later, O'Daniels pleaded guilty to second-degree murder, with Smart's family watching over video conference.
It's bittersweet. It revives a lot of emotions.
And while it may be closure, Jeanette says it doesn't feel like justice for anyone.
We'll never get Tim back. Mr. O'Daniels is not going to get his life back as to what it could have been. But when you're young and you make bad choices, you have to pay for them.
It's not easy, but Jeanette is hoping, at least, that Tim and Gail are somewhere watching.
I prayed to them last night, just asked them to give us support to get through it, and hopefully that they knew we made it. We finally got there.
O'Daniels will serve 14 to 18 years in prison. When I started this series 4 years ago, this was the goal, to find answers for families and hopefully bring them some kind of closure. And I can't stress enough, if you know anything about a crime, even the smallest detail can help investigators.
It can. We were just talking about this. What you did kind of brought light back to this. I really want to know, why do they think O'Daniels killed Smart in the first place?
So it was that group of friends. David says that they think O'Daniels thought that Timothy Smart was interested in his girlfriend at the time, and they thought O'Daniels thought that Smart had stolen $40 from him. So that's what the group of friends revealed in their witness interviews. Well, and we're going to have more details about this story online.
Yeah, good job. Very nice work. Thank you, Hannah.